fuck. Okay. I know we were supposed to do art, but we have to do this Babish video. I'm sorry. But, yeah. So, like, and I've watched part of this with Mr. Husband. I'm gonna be honest with you guys on that. But, yeah, we need to watch this. I'm not used to people doing, like, full videos on Buc-ee's like this. Usually they only do a couple items. And if you don't know what Buc-ee's is, Buc-ee's is a gas chain line here in the U.S. It used to be just in Texas, but it moved to Tennessee, Alabama, and also in Georgia now. Where Buc-ee's goes, the gas prices stay lower because they will charge the cheapest they are legally allowed to charge for their gas because they make the most money from their convenience store. They have hot food ready to go. They have made-to-order food. They have pre-bagged food that they make, like, that they produce and put into their stores themselves. It's like beef jerky, the thing called beaver nuggets, which are like a corn puff thing, and then like a couple other things that they make specifically for themselves, besides the hot food and whatnot. But then they also have like a gift shop in every gas station as well that has like Buc-ee stuff, but also like home decor, which is like fucking nuts to me. But I only watched the desserts portion of this video with Mr. Husband. So I don't know how how it starts or anything. I do know how it ends. But yeah. So we're gonna watch this one, and then we'll get to art. I'm sorry, we got to, because I wanna hear what Babish has to say about Buc-ee's, because I'm not like a diehard fan of Buc-ee's, but I do like Buc-ee's. Thank you for the head pats, Fox.
It's laden with queso. The free
queso.
meat sandwich.
This little kid tray.
A child inside of me that has been dead. Oh, wow.
This is probably the meanest thing we've ever done for content.
Hello and welcome to a very special episode of The Best with Babish. I'm currently strapped into the back seat of a 2024 Toyota Sienna, and we're headed at a breakneck pace to the Kentucky border. Why? One word: Buc-ee's. Buc-ee's is both the world's biggest gas station, the size of a football field, and it's apparently a wonderful place to work with fair and equitable wages.
That's what I've heard too.
For a warehouse and grocery stocker, $18 an hour. What is the minimum wage nowadays? $7.25. Still at $7.25? This is a Texas-based company that starts its wages at $18 an hour. And once you start getting a manager position, we're looking at $100,000 to $225,000 a year. No experience necessary. This is an American dream. And apparently the quality of all their stuff is supposed to be through the roof. Why didn't everybody conduct their business this way? I don't know anything about businesses, so I'm here to tell you that this is how it should be done. We're gonna go there and we're gonna rank all their most popular snacks, drinks, and others. All that stands between us and Buc-ee's is a 1 hour road.
The beef jerky wall! Or those are gummies, sorry.
In this vehicle psychologically survive the experience. Penis.
Penis.
I thought I asked you to be quiet.
Penis.
Boobs.
Penis.
Butt.
I will turn this car around.
Boobs. Balls.
Penis. Balls.
Balls.
Balls!
What does your kid do?
Balls!
Why does your
I
kid
want
do
the new
this?
Nintendo Switch. The one that's not out yet. I want it.
I want it!
I want the new one!
Wow! It's your Douglas Ray!
This episode is brought to you by Squarespace. They've supported this channel for over 7 years. In fact, they were my first...
Okay, Buc-ee's. Let's see what all the hubbub's about.
Well, that is the size of a football field. Cajun crackers, what'd you call me? I've never had dill pork rinds before. We gotta do pickled quail eggs.
As I understand, the most popular snack from Buc-ee's is the Buc-ee Nuggets. Buc-ee's
Beaver Nuggets.
Beaver Nuggets. I'll get it right. Beaver Nuggets, which kind of sounds like an entendre of sorts. They look like some kind of corn puff or something. What are these made of? Brown sugar, cornmeal. First ingredient is sugar. I've never seen that before, except in candy. I love that it's brown sugar. That's cool. It's not like, you know, hydrogenated corn chemicals. There's more brown sugar in this than there is corn.
Yeah.
Oh.
God, that's good.
Yeah.
Very molassesy, very corny. Like this tastes like what you wanted breakfast cereal to taste like when you were a kid. And Captain
Yeah, I could
Crunch
see
tastes
that.
like vegetables compared to this. Oh, they have a 4-inch thick shell of candy on them. they're mostly candy. It's no wonder. What's the first ingredient? Jesus. I'm gonna give that give it a 9.
We really like the cinnamon covered almonds that they do. We do almonds and cashews.
9. These are incredible. Now we got the Buc-ee's Nuggies, which seem to be the savory version of the beaver nuggets.
I wait now. I saw somebody come online. I've paused the video. There she is. Hi, Muse. Good morning.
All right. They look like pirate's booty. That's what they look like.
Your pirate's booty. What?
So those are pirate's booty with 4 times the powder on them. Way more
Yeah.
flavorful than pirate's booty is, but at a cost. I think all that powder, they're not as crunchy. They almost feel like moist, which not great. Very dead center of them has a bit of crunch to it, but like feel damp in the mouth. They have a damp
Oh,
mouth
good.
feel. I'd rather have pirate's
Get that
booty.
tidy and done.
Honestly, I'd rather be eating a pirate's booty. I'd eat these. I
Yar.
would absolutely snack on these, but I would maybe resent it a little bit. I'm gonna give these I'm gonna give them a 5. Cheesy Puffs original. I don't know about that. This feels like a bit of a. Yeah, these are just Cheetos.
Can you tell where he's getting food from today,
These
Muse?
are puffy Cheetos.
Oh,
Yeah,
they
these don't
sound
taste
good.
as good as Cheetos. They, I don't know, something about them. They taste a little cornier or something. Also
probably
suffering
use
from
corn
the same
puffs.
dampness as their pirate's booty. I'm not crazy about these. I'm gonna give these a 4.
Oh, they sounded
Buc-oos.
good.
These are sweet onion buckos. There's some
Buc-oos.
barbed wire happening on there. I don't know why that's there.
You've never gone to a
See why I
Buc-ee's?
keep my barbed wire. These are valuable. And the texture's amazing. They're really light and airy and crisp. They almost have the texture of a pork rind. They just disappear
How
in
can
the
you
mouth.
call yourself a
They're there one
Texan?
second, gone the next.
Muse.
Where'd it go? Flavor, for
Never
some
been
reason,
to
is
Buc-ee's.
a little lacking to me. But the texture's awesome. I'll give these a 7. Speaking of pork rinds,
Ah,
specifically
gotcha.
dill-flavored pork rinds, not a thing that I have heard of in my 37 summers.
I will say I do
Smells
like
like
the
dill.
food there. We like their barbecue and their
Ooh, oh,
cinnamon
ooh.
almonds
Oh,
and
no.
cashews.
No, they finish funny in that pork way. This tastes like a pig's skin.
From Cali. Well, I mean,
This
it's
tastes
true.
like it was
But you
ripped
live
from
in
its
Texas
back.
now.
It was still
Like, I'm a
dirty, and they were
Georgian,
like, put it in the
because I
fryer.
live in Georgia.
And they dust it with the dill, and they're really dry. I like it when pork rinds are exploding
Yeah.
with fat, and they end up almost being greasy in the mouth. And these are really dry. Dill flavor's nice until this very funky pork flavor hits you on the back end. Not a fan of that at all. I'm gonna give these a 3.
I don't like pork
these at all.
rinds, so-
Speaking of dill, pork rinds, how about dill chips?
Blah.
Huh? All right, I
No-
love dill
no-
chips, so
no
you
dill
gotta
chips,
stick the landing
please.
on this one, boy.
Oh, the chips sound good though.
Ah, they're so crunchy.
Yeah. They sound like good chips.
Are we there yet? Those are the crunchiest chips I've ever had in my 37 summers. They're
Good morning,
so
Thunder.
crunchy. They're all foldovers too. This is like
Welcome in, welcome in.
These are my kind of freaking chips. Most
See, I
of
don't like
them
that they're
are
dill, but they
foldovers.
sound like
What a
good chip
miracle.
bases.
Oh, they do look pretty thick, actually.
Remember to
now
get
that I'm
your
looking
daily
at 'em.
acorns, you
The way they
guys. I do
crunch,
have
you'd think
stuff
that they
up
were
today, so
quarter
you
inch
can
thick.
do that.
They're
Do it, do it, do
the
it.
dill flavor's right there. They taste like
don't
pickles.
like dill.
They crunch like a champion, and they
30.
eat like a damn fine chip. I'm gonna give these the best chips I think I've had. I love the texture of them. I'm gonna give them a 9. Love them. The beverage, which in this case is a pineapple cream soda, which sounds pretty good. So let's see what this is like.
Yeah. I don't know why you'd get pineapple cream. That sounds not good.
It tastes like a pina colada Glade plug-in. It tastes like an air freshener. That's awful.
Why do I know exactly what he's talking about?
Okay, it's better on second sip. The first sip was abrasive. Like that was fighting me. Second one is just like, okay, I'm getting used to this.
Oh, I'm getting used to it now.
Third
Yay.
sip's delicious. No, I'm kidding. I'm gonna give it a.
That'd be funny though.
The pineapple flavor, it tastes like vape juice. It's
I don't.
terrible.
I have not,
Cajun
but
crackers.
I know what
These
that
look
tastes like because
oyster
I've smelled
crackers.
them.
They're great for snacking.
Great for snacking.
Oh, whoa. God, everything's so bold here. Textures, flavors,
Yeah.
making me feel alive. God, these look flavor dusted as f. Oh, look at how orange.
Oh
and
yeah.
Cajun those
Oh
look.
yeah.
Wow.
Those
They
Cajun
look like
crackers.
Goldfish, if goldfish fought in the MMA. You could hold my entire family hostage and say, these are Cajun flavored. And I would say, no, they're spicy pizza flavored. And then he'd kill my whole family and I would say, at least I didn't lie. They taste like
At least
pizza
I didn't
combos,
lie.
but spicy and crackers.
Look, okay,
Whoa, they're
Dozy.
good and spicy
I,
too. They're
I'm a
properly-
cat.
You know, they're like
Glade
even
plugins
medium
are right
buffalo
at that
wing. These are
level,
not-
you know?
These are showing up. Whatever. No, I'm gonna give these an 8. They're quite good. I would snack on these pretty prolifically.
But no,
Next up
I'm
we
not
have
snacking on 'em.
hot little tube of pecans and
Yeah!
I'm from York, new, home of the hot sweet nut. Okay, nuts for.
So the issue I have is that he got the pecans, pecan, however you want to pronounce it. I don't care. And pecans go bad really easily, and so you can get a really good batch or you can get a really bad batch. Because Mr. Husband and I have gotten almonds, cashews, and pecans from Buc-ee's multiple times. Pronounced pecans. Pecans. Yeah. And the almonds and cashews are always good, but the pecans are like they're like a mixed bag because it depends on how off they've gotten because they can go off really easily.
Nuts is the name of the thing on the street where you buy the hot nuts, and they're the best in the freaking world. So you better come correct. If you come at the king, you best not miss. Ooh, those do look good. Nice and warm. Oh, they smell like a Cinnabon.
They're so
These
good.
taste like a Cinnabon. Game over.
They're
I'm
so
burning this
good.
fan to the
I'm
ground.
telling you.
Are they nuts for nuts good? Yeah, I'd say very much on par. If anything, they have a little bit more candy shell on them. They're less crisp. It's nicely spiced. There's good warming spice of cinnamon in there. I could eat these all day. I will say this, I
Yeah.
wish they were saltier. They had just a
How
modicum
dare you.
more sodium in there.
How dare
I could
you?
dance on the roof of this
No.
van while it's burning. So for that reason alone, and because they're a little soft, actually, I'm gonna give them an 8. They're still fantastic, and I could eat them all day.
How dare you?
Speaking
See, if
of
you had gotten the
cinnamon-
almonds, you would have given them more.
Here's cinnamon flavored yogurt pretzels, something I've not heard of
Blech.
before.
They don't like yogurt
So they had all
pretzels.
manner of different yogurt pretzels in there, but these are cinnamon flavored, not something I've ever even dreamt of before. The cinnamon hit me at first and continues.
I don't
to.
like
It
yogurt
must be an
pretzels.
artificial
I don't like
cinnamon flavor.
yogurt, so that's
But I
probably
like it.
why.
I like hot tamales. I've never once in my life bought them. I've only ever eaten them because they're there, or because I got them at Halloween or something. I
Go
wonder if
grab your
anybody has
yogurt
ever
pretzels.
bought.
Get out of here. Get out of
It's a
here.
very aggressive cinnamon flavor. But that being said, it plays nice with the richness of the yogurt coating and the salty crunch of the pretzel. It's nice. I'd rather have any of the other flavors on that wall. With that in mind.
Then why did you get that one? Why did
All
you
right,
get
yeah,
that
chili
one,
lime
Babish?
peanuts, they look and smell insane.
Oh,
They look
yeah.
bananas. It's the brightest red. I'm
Oh,
sure
yeah,
that
those
like,
are
the
good.
rods and cones in my eyes cannot perceive the wavelengths of red that are coming off this. If we had a mantis shrimp in here, it would be screaming in pain from the sheer color that's happening.
All right, editor. That was a good one.
Oh, why put it on peanuts? Why not just like
Yogurt
coagulate
pretzels
this powder into
coming
gobs
in a
and
few
eat?
hours.
Not
Aw.
bad, though. Like, they're good.
Did you
they're
order them?
insane looking and tasting. I have a very complicated relationship with these peanuts, and I think that gets you a 5. 5 for chili lime
see.
peanuts. No trip to the gas station is complete without some really smelly jerky.
Yeah.
Somebody opens it in the car and everybody can immediately tell. Let's find out if this stuff fits the bill. Whoa, already. The seal's not even open, I can smell it. Whoa. I'm gonna let that reach you. Like, that's gonna reach you, I promise. That smells like somebody else's burp. Don't bring this on a plane.
What about a Toyota Sienna?
They call it the plane of the road. Tastes very garlicky, don't get me wrong, but it's not as garlicky.
It sounds
as the smell.
stanky in the best way.
And
Yeah.
it's really tough.
I agree.
Not in a dry way. It's just very thick. 1, 10, 11, 12. 12 chews before my teeth met one another. Buc-ee's beef jerky is a little taste of country. I'm gonna just read this with the jerky in my mouth so it sounds like I'm dipping. I'll push it down under my lip. Some even say it's world famous. Made from solid strips of beef and smoked in Texas. It is a memory of home while you're out on the road, even though Buc-ee's are only available in 3 states immediately surrounding and including Texas. That's good.
That is incorrect. It is 4 states now.
As far as jerky goes, that's good. Smells insane. I'm gonna give it an 8.
Maybe 5.
Very, very
I think
good.
Mississippi may
Boy,
also.
I'm really fogging up
No.
this window here. Are we shooting an episode, or are there teens exploring each other's bodies back here? Triple mix. This is the mixture of their caramel, kettle, and cheddar
Yes,
corn.
I think so. Hang on.
Let's see.
I'm gonna. What states is Buc-ee's located? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Did I count that right? Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So yeah, he was wrong. 9. 9, thank you, Babish. Not just 3. 9.
See if it holds up to Nuts on Clark. Let me
I
start
want
with
one in
kettles, 'cause
easy.
that's gonna be
Yeah,
the
we
most
just got
mild.
one in
2
Georgia.
kernels of each.
Like,
Kettle corn.
it's like
golden.
45 minutes from our house.
Caramel corn is quite good. Nice, thick.
I love their
candy
gas
shell. Tastes
station
like
food.
fake caramel.
Their
Tastes like
barbecue is
popcorn.
like legitimately one of the
reason that
best
you
for the price that they
get
sell
Nuts
it.
on Clark. I don't know why
So-
it's called that, but it is.
Like,
The
it's
reason
not
you get
like
Nuts on Clark
high
is because it's
quality
freshly
barbecue,
made,
but for
freshly
the price
bagged.
that you pay for that barbecue,
Anytime
it
you
is
buy the stuff
good.
prepackaged, you end up the cheddar corn gets really mushy, and the kettle corn is the same. They've both absorbed moisture. They've acted as moisture desiccant packets, basically, for the caramel corn. Not great textures knocking around in here. Decent flavors. Bad kettle corn. Yeah, I'm gonna give this a 4. Not really hitting the mark. Next
Yep.
up, pickled quail
Whoa,
eggs. They have a
what?
number of pickled things, and this was the wackiest. Oh
The
boy.
wackiest.
They feel firm.
Ooh,
They
baby.
feel quite firm. They feel very firm. Oh, hey.
Hey, ooh, yeah,
little guy. It's okay. I'm not gonna hurt you.
I'm not gonna hurt you.
Wow. The pickling brine must be pure vinegar because they're so sour. Those were really, really, really bouncy, slippery,
Yeah.
nasty.
Blah, 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 blah.
There's a wet dog.
I don't like
aftertaste,
pickle
distinct wet dog
things in
aftertaste.
general,
I don't want my
so,
egg to taste
you know.
like that. Nothing tastes quite like
I'm
a
good.
dog. And that's what those taste like. That's awful. I'm gonna give it a 1. I'm gonna give it a 0. I hate it. Hate it.
That
0.
was the thing that got a
0.
0.
Put it in the
Gotcha.
fire and the flames.
Mr. Husband said he gave something
Next
a 0.
up,
I don't think he
Buc-ee's
said it
is
before.
firing a shot across the bow. Of
I'll eat all the pickles.
that
It's
other
fine. That's
company
right.
that does
See,
pickles
that's
in a
why we
bag
make
like
such
this.
a good
Let's
team.
see. These ones
Muse.
are candied flavored. That's a little dumb. Looks to be a bag of pickles. These were chilled.
Exactly. You can save me from the pickles.
It tastes like a normal ass pickle.
What's an ass pickle?
I'll let you guess what makes a pickle an ass pickle, Brett. They're not sweet enough, even though they have plenty
Oh,
of
I'm
sugar in
sorry.
there.
What's an
They
ass
taste like
pickle?
just not even a dill pickle. They have like no personality to them. I mean, they're not bad. They're just very, very plain. I'll give them a 5 because they're just boring. You know what it is, folks? It's a hot hat round. It's a hot round. So I'm wearing a hat and doing it hot because we're having hot hat round. Hot hat round. Hot. Okay, this is
Oh, yeah,
apparently the hot stuff. First up, beaver chips. These are
Sorry.
Buc-ee's. I'm just realizing now that this place has the same name as my cat, spelled different, but Now I miss my cat.
Thank you.
Some Buc-ee's paraphernalia.
Yeah, I'm not in the mood to do this anymore. I'm sad. Next up, we have Buc-ee's Beaver Chips. This is their house-made kettle chip. They look incredibly bubbly and fresh and crisp.
That's why
I
we
have
have
high
that
hopes
new
just
emote.
looking at these.
Just whenever I sneeze and stuff.
It's the best chipped potato I've ever had in my life.
Where is it?
They're perfect. They're
There it is.
perfect. They're so crisp. They're lightly
That
warm. I've never had warm potato chips in my life, and I've made potato chips. By the time I got my mouth onto them, they were cooled. This guy's a quadruple fold over. You guys might not. You might want to avert your eyes right now.
Yeah, they sound good. That's the chip crunch that I want
It's
when I
not
want a
often that I
crunchy
close
chip.
my eyes in pleasure. Very rare. But you just watched. You're the pervert. These taste like potatoes. They were most certainly, I mean, I know they're fried and they make them right there.
Yeah, they make 'em
but
there.
They taste like they were fried in there because they were. I don't need to say that they taste like they were. They taste as though they are what they are. 10, they're the best potato chips I've
Yeah.
ever had. Next up,
Fuck yeah. What is that?
a reminder of my inadequacies as a man. I mean, a perfect representation of the hog of mine. Against all odds, we have sausage on a stick with tortilla. How do you get this open?
Like a raccoon, you like tear at it.
Like a raccoon?
Why is there a tortilla on it?
It's a
Why
handle,
is that
right?
there? Looks like a good tortilla. How is it glued on? How's it adhered? Why is it coming off like it wasn't even? It just comes right off.
I mean, 'cause they
When you-
wrapped
Once
it.
you put it on, it stays on like it was. It was staying on like it was glued. Huh?
It's because they wrapped
guess
it.
so you can
And
hold it,
dough
but
is
then what do
very
you use a stick
malleable like
for?
that.
No. You should eat on a stick. So you can double grip it and really make sure that it's going in the right place. You got to make sure that it's going in the right place. All right. And we just have to align the back end a little bit. Okay, just right. Okay. So I'll do it fast so you don't get any ideas. That's a pretty yummy garlicky
he's just, like,
summer sausage.
fisting
what
it.
is
He's
called?
he's holding it.
The
Oh,
Hickory
God.
Farms. This tastes like a Hickory Farms
And that wiggling
bit
it.
of sausage. But I don't have a knife, so I'm gonna have to use my mouth as a knife. Why is there a tortilla on this? I couldn't taste it at all. And I'd so much rather just have big old honking sausage on a stick that I'm just like, look at my sausage on a
Phrasing.
stick. Look at how I can balance it.
Phrasing.
Look at its rigidity. And instead, I've got this tortilla around here that provides no flavor. I try a little bit of the tortilla on its own.
But it was made in the Buc-ee's tortilla factory.
It's a good tortilla. It has a nice, flavor and, well, it tastes like sausage. I'm confused by it, but I celebrate it. And,
But I celebrate it. Yeah.
I like holding it. I sure do like holding it. Makes me feel powerful. Yeah, I know. To hold
That's-
it by the stick is pretty
That's what
unwieldy.
she said.
But when I hold it like this, I'm in control.
It's like just a tortilla handle, I think.
Yeah, no, and God bless it for being there. Honestly, I've come full 180 on this tortilla and sausage, and I'm gonna give it an 8. It's delicious, and it's got this. It's putting me in control, and it's got this tortilla around it, and it's healthy too. So
And it's healthy. What?
yeah, but I like it. Next up, we have an incredible collaboration between 3 great cultures.
Ooh,
We have a Texas cheesesteak burrito.
that sounds delicious.
Is it brisket?
Like, legitimately.
I mean, one hopes that'd be cool. Oh, there's a look at the amount of ingredients on here. It just keeps going. Okay.
935 calories per
What
serving.
the f? 990 calories. What is the size of this?
That's a lot of stuff in that
1,000
burrito. There must be a lot of
calories.
cheese. That's got to be the
Something that
cheese sauce
doesn't
or
even,
something.
It's not even the length of my hand. It's insane. I bet it's gonna be really good. Like honestly. Ugh.
It's that many calories
life
for
of
that
that
size of a
change?
thing? Yeah, it's got to be good.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's laden with queso.
That's
There's a
why.
ton of
There you go
cheese
then.
sauce in
That's
there.
why.
And there's a ton of what I assume is extremely fatty, low-quality beef. I call
Yeah.
them like I eat some.
It's probably
It's
the
no
offcuts
surprise
of
that this is
the
1,000
barbecue.
calories. Look at the sheer amount of goo in this. It's mostly goo. It's a little too gooey. I wish it was a little bit less gooey, honestly. Their tortillas are fantastic. They have a nice chew to them, really great neutral flavor. There's no sogginess here whatsoever. I could see myself housing one of these. If I were drunk, I could eat 2 of these. I could eat 2,000 calories in a sitting. Laughing,
9?
naked, smoking a cigarette.
10.
Sounds like a great 9.
Yeah, no, honestly. What are you guys doing tonight?
9 or
The
10?
beef is like a little chewy and dry because it's steakums.
Okay,
I'm
maybe
sure.
8.
It's just like
So
those,
8 or
crappy
9.
frozen beef, whatever. So that's the only thing not really going for it, and it's a little bit too gooey. But I'm gonna give it an 8. It's got to be the best
Yeah, there we
ready
go.
to go burrito that I've ever had.
Ready to go,
Next
burrito.
up, the 3 meat sandwich. They have all different kinds of great barbecue in there.
I think that's a little
And
too
we went with
much.
the 3 meat because, well,
Should have just done the
sausage,
brisket.
brisket, and turkey.
Should have just done the brisket.
Oh God.
Legitimately.
Good. Oh, I am gonna use my tray. For this
Mr.
one,
Husband
boys.
really likes the brisket from Buc-ee's. Because it's also lean brisket, normally.
It's obscene. Turkey might as well not be there.
Yeah.
I don't taste it at all.
It's
Makes
healthier.
it healthy.
Makes
Yeah.
it healthy.
Yep.
It's great, sure. It's really quite good, but it's also insane. You don't need that much meat. What's the calorie count on this motherfucker? Let's see.
Like 900?
What? How is it 900? How is this
Yeah.
100 calories
Yeah.
less than the burrito?
Those
Look at
are
the
eight
size
odd.
of it.
Those
The
are
amount
eight
of meat. It weighs twice as much. I'm making a mess.
It's because it's all meat,
This is
Babish.
a rental.
They also told
It's all
me
meat
when I
and
picked up
sauce.
the van not to eat in it.
So you probably didn't
Good
tell
job,
them that that's
Brad.
all we're doing. This is probably the meanest thing we've ever done for content creation. Like, we make very good-natured content and try not to do it at the expense of others. But we're eating the messiest, crummiest shit food. Amelia is both an incredible producer and mom. The sauce is like a very good bottled sauce, like a Stubbs. The meats are all quite moist. I'm not crazy about having the sausage on there because the sausage kind of like, you really gotta
Yeah,
bite through it. So
he
it
should've just
slips
gotten
off.
brisket.
Not a fan of that. All that to be said, as far as barbecue sandwiches go,
Or chicken.
it's pretty solid.
The
Like,
barbecue
if I got
chicken
this
is
at a,
also really good.
State fair or something, I'd be like, this is good barbecue that I just got at this state fair. The bread is not soggy and messy and awful. It got a nice chew to it. It's a great potato roll, I think. Yeah, overall, really solid sandwich. Some shortcomings, but for something that I just got off, ready-made on a rack,
Yep.
unbelievable. I'll give it a 7. It's really very good. I like it. Next up, we have chicken and fries, along with
Those
their
fries don't look
tender
great.
chicken sauce.
Is it for tender chicken or chicken?
That's why I'm making the face that I'm making, Bradley. 907.
Bradley.
There are fewer calories in this box of chicken and fries than in that tiny little burrito. I gotta open up my tender chicken sauce. I'm willing to bet this is gonna
Excuse
be,
me.
your kind of Chick-fil-A-esque sort of special sauce. Looks like honey mustard with some stuff in it.
Some stuff in it.
Ooh, okay. As far as special sauces go, that's quite good. Like that's one of the better special sauces I think that might be my favorite special sauce I've ever had. It's definitely more honey mustard than anything else. I think that's why I like it so much. It's like they took honey mustard and they added maybe like pimentos or something. I see little flecks of red in
I
there.
don't like
I'm
honey
wearing this out.
mustard, so I
Some
probably would not like
pepper,
that one.
So maybe a little bit of ketchup. That's fantastic. I love that. And mayonnaise, of course, obviously. These fries look like they've been, sometimes restaurants will lightly batter or coat their fries in cornstarch to get this kind of like rustic appearance.
They sound good, though.
That's a good fry.
They just don't look appetizing. I don't
Let's
know
try it on
why.
its own first. Chicken is perfectly moist, pretty flavorless. The crust is nice and crisp, and it's not over crusty and under chickeny.
That's what I
They're
remember
very high
about it.
quality. They're higher quality than you're gonna get at Applebee's.
They're like-
Applebee's chicken tenders have fallen off.
They're like
the
better
face of a
Popeyes
cliff.
chicken
They
strips from what I
suck
remember.
now. They're better than ballpark chicken tenders. They're better than movie theater chicken tenders. They're better than the chicken tenders you get at the opera.
I'll have your finest chicken tenders.
Oh, right away, sir. Right away, master. That being said, they're a little boring. They're not like super moist. They're just not dry. They're right in the middle. I mean, you get a shit ton of fries with these too. Like there's mostly fries. Why did the chicken cross the road? To get a buggy.
To go to Buc-ee's.
Overall, a top-tier chicken finger experience. Hell of a lot better than you're gonna get out of your freezer. How much do they cost? $8.99. It's a hell of a deal. Only at Buc-ee's. It's a top-tier chicken finger experience. Better than you're gonna get out of the freezer, better than you're gonna get from most fast food restaurants, I think. Give them an 8. They're really good. They're chicken tenders. I'm gonna grade this separately because I'm blown away by it. I love it so much. I'm gonna give it a 10. And I'm gonna skate it around a little bit.
He
In a
loves
game
the
of
sauce
chicken
so
against
much.
This car that we're not supposed to be eating in. Who will yield first?
Let's pause so people do not miss any sign. That's good. Alright, we're back from ads, so let's start this back up.
First, me or the car?
Sweets. So this is the part I've seen. Now he already looked at the pecan, so I don't know why they showed him grabbing it there.
Time for some sweets. Sweets round. Apparently very famous for their gummy bears. These feel soft. And oh my God, that smells awful. I mean, all right, my favorite flavor of gummy bear universally is what? I like a really stale gummy bear, like a really chewy. I have to fight it.
Why?
Like the jerky
Babish,
of
that's
gummy bears.
gross.
So I don't know if this is gonna be up my alley. That's a really nice texture. Better than Haribo for sure. Haribo almost has like it's almost like Jell-O in comparison to these. Like your teeth slip right through Haribo, unless you stale them. Once you stale them, they're good. But these are good right out of the bag. I'm gonna try this light blue one. I've never seen a light, because they have dark blue and light blue gummy bears. These have yellow 5 in them. That's the one that gives you dick stuff, right?
We can only hope.
Straight out of the package, really solid gummy bear. I'm gonna give these a 7. They're really good. Next up, we have the Buc-ee's Beaver Freezers Blueberry Cheesecake Gourmet Frozen Treats. Let's see what the frickin' deal is. Looks good. That tip was mostly blueberry. So I'm gonna try a little bit of this, like,
Oh, baby?
wow, that is not just blue food coloring. Totally different texture from the cheesecake part. It's like there's just blueberry jam mixed in there. It is 42 degrees out, and I would still eat more of this if I didn't already kind of want to die, because I'm eating a lot of weird shit, and I'm not done. So I'm gonna give it an 8. I really like this. Last up in the ice cream category, we have a sugar cookie ice cream sandwich with salted caramel ice cream. I think the big undoing here with most ice cream sandwiches is the cookie, because if you make a really good cookie, chances are it's gonna be hard as a rock. The other side of that spectrum is the classic ice cream sandwich cookie, whatever that is, which most of it comes off on your fingers, like it literally just it peels off in the shape of your fingers. Whatever touches it, it's just like, here you go. So let's see if they stick the landing. That is some really, I don't know, uncanny valley kind of ice cream. That ice cream doesn't look real. So smooth. Now, let's see what's going on here. Oh, okay. But that cookie is soft as a fresh room temperature cookie. I went right through it, has a decent chew to it, which a sugar cookie should.
Yep.
And the ice cream is super fluffed. It's been like,
It's got you hungry.
like
I'm
aerated
sorry.
or something, so that it's really, really light and tender. As far as eating experiences go, this is one of the best ice cream sandwiches I've ever had in terms of its form factor. The flavor is not quite there. It tastes like the flavor pump of caramel that you get with the flavor pump. A little bit of a letdown in terms of flavor, but I would house this entire thing. They also had other flavors in there. I can't remember what, but they had other flavors. So give it an 8. This is really very, very good. All right, next up we have a key lime pie cup that is as jiggly as my is long. I'm sorry. Sorry, I'm just trying to think of an absolute truth.
Oh
to
my
compare it
God.
to, you know? Key lime pie, which
Making
is
chicken and
jiggly
mashed
as my
taters?
is long.
Nice.
Floridians would have choice words for this, because it's not supposed to do that. It's also bright green. I saw that scene in Dexter. I watched the first 4 seasons of Dexter and stopped after that, just like everybody else. There's a whole thing that character actress Margot Martindale does about key lime pie when Dexter kills her, and she's like, so and so is Jello pudding with green food coloring. She's dying, and that's what I think what's happening here. Back to work. Quite tart and extremely fake tasting. Key limes are
Yep.
oddly sweet. That's why you use them to make key lime pie. Hard to emulate, but you could do better than this. You could. I would.
I'm not a
probably
key lime
remember this. It
fan
was the only
anyways.
sweet I had. I'm gonna give it a 3. Doesn't taste real. This is cookie dough dash party time. Cookie dough dash party time. Let's
Cookie
find
dough
out.
party time.
It tastes like I opened up a tube of Nestle cut and bake cookie dough
Heck
and just
yeah.
started munching on that shit,
Heck yeah.
which I have absolutely done. So they nailed that. It's
Nice.
not good. Like,
What?
It's not good. I've eaten the raw,
Fucking-
the chocolate chip
fucking
cookie
A,
dough. I'll do
Babish.
that all day. But this party time cookie dough, better check your watch, because I don't think it's party time. I'm gonna give it a 4, just because it's just
Wow.
gritty, soft sugar. Next up, we have the Buc-ee's Overbite, which I was about to say, this is heavy as hell. And then look down here, and I've never
This is
seen
where
this
I
on a
came in
chocolate
at.
bar before. A quarter pound of goodness. You could throw this at somebody, it would hurt. It's as heavy as a hockey puck.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it looks like a fucking hockey puck
Dense
too.
and thick and shiny. And let's crack it in half, shall we?
Mr. Husband wants
my
to get
God.
this next time we go.
Oh,
Because it's a
Jesus.
peanut butter cup.
Wow. Ah. God.
And then
That
Babish
is an
says is really good.
exemplary peanut butter
Yeah.
cup. Perhaps the best I've ever had, commercially available, because the chocolate is, I mean, if you can't tell from how shiny it is, it's super snappy.
I want
Like,
one, yeah.
Really well tempered.
See, Muse, you just
They
need to
have
make
dark
a
chocolate
business to
versions
go
there,
into
and I opted not
Buc-ee's
to get them because
and selling that
milk
shit
chocolate
online.
and peanut butter works.
Since you're in the
So,
since you're in
The milk
Texas,
chocolate
I
on
don't
its
know if
own
there's actually one
tastes
close
like
to you
pretty
though.
high quality, like American Cadbury or something. And then the peanut butter. This is key. The peanut butter has been sweetened, so it's nice and sweet the way
But
you want
yeah,
it.
you definitely
but
get on
it's smooth.
Mr. Husband's good side if you got him
I don't
those.
think I've ever had a smooth.
He loves
pour
peanut butter and
to a peanut butter
chocolate.
cup that hasn't been homemade or bought from some fancy ass.
Yeah, and this was
bakery.
the part
When you bite into
that,
a Reese's,
um,
it's like powder almost inside.
That was the thing that Mr. Husband and I were commenting on whenever he was showing me this, because I was like, no, I wanted to watch this with stream. And he was like, just watch the rest of it with me. And I was like, okay. But he mentions that, where it's like most of the other peanut butter cups are like powdered peanut butter. And it's so they can stay better longer. But like, it doesn't like make for the best texture. And so the fact that these actually have like smooth, creamy peanut butter, I'm like, all right, that sounds good. Because that's one of my biggest hurdles with the peanut butter cups is I don't like the gritty powderiness of the peanut butter. I like smooth peanut butter or like creamy peanut butter with peanuts in it. So like chunky peanut butter like that. But that's about it.
It's a disc of spiteful powder compressed into kind of a fudge. It's the best peanut
Yep.
butter cup I ever had. My favorite flavors in this world are chocolate and peanut butter.
Yeah.
I think you might be able to guess what score this is getting. It's gonna get a 5. I'm kidding. 10.
10.
Buc-ee's Overbite. Quarter pound of goodness. Okay, we got coconut peanut brittle. Sounds quite good. I've never had coconut in a
5.
peanut
No.
brittle
I mean 10.
medium. It's a
Yeah,
good
exactly,
representative
that's good.
Bite. Got 2 peanuts in there.
So that looks good. Oh, that crunch sounds good too. That's right.
That's fantastic. Not only
Yeah.
is it like exemplary peanut brittle, you're not breaking your teeth on that. It's
sounds
it's
crunchy.
delicate. Homemade peanut brittle usually is hard as a rock.
Not hard,
and
yeah.
impossible to get your teeth through. This shatters with willingness and maintains its shape and its strength. On top of that, you get a flavored journey. At first, all you taste is peanut. Then once that clears, you
Yeah,
get
no, I
coconut.
don't blame you.
So like, literally 2 seconds into chewing, the flavor profile changes entirely.
That's good. I
Really
wasn't a
not.
super big
Really
fan
good.
of the
I
Raisin
love it.
Canes that
Next
Mr.
up,
Husband and I
Beaver
tried.
Nuggets, dark
It
chocolate.
was like, okay.
I had to try these. You know I had
But-
to try these, fam.
yeah.
Y'all knew as soon as I saw these, I'm gonna have to try these, fam. You know, we've taken our beloved beaver nuggets and upped the ante by covering them in rich dark chocolate obtained from sustainably sourced coconut beans. Cocoa beans, not coconut beans. I'm going coconut beans. Okay. I feel like they'd probably add
Plus,
more
we were
salt 'cause it was
starving,
nice
yes.
Inside, a nice pop of salt to it.
I loved
That
Zaxby's when we
amazing
lived in New
beaver
York,
nuggets
so I was really pleased with it.
texture.
I think Zaxby's is better,
kind of candy shell.
legitimately,
plus
and we have
the dark
Zaxby's
chocolate. I think
here,
this
so
might work
like,
better with milk
I would
chocolate,
much rather
maybe.
eat at Zaxby's.
It's like
now,
chocolate
it could have
covered
just been the
caramel corn, which
location
is
that we
one of
had.
the best
So
objects to put in your mouth.
I don't know.
And it's just like that.
Our
because
buddy
these are
likes Raising
corn,
Cane's chicken
puffs.
and sauce
So
better.
Do you see? Do you see? So, 10 chocolate-covered beaver nuggets. The pecan
Yeah.
log.
I used to work at a Zaxby's.
What's in the center of this? It's so
It is the
girthy.
only food place I will still eat at
I mean,
after
it's,
working
the
there.
average girthy. Yeah, above average girthy.
Yep.
It's familiar.
It's still good.
girthy.
They're just expensive
Talking
now.
about my toes. It feels. I was gonna say this is like filled with meringue or something, but
So this is the
feels
thing where I
pretty-
mentioned. So I mentioned earlier that I think he messed up by getting the pecan, the honey roasted pecans or whatever. This is one of the things that I was like, yep, this is what can happen with pecans.
pretty hefty. So I don't know. I'm very curious to see what's gonna be in here. Stop, Brad. Don't stop. Oh. It's
Yep.
nothing but nougats in the center. You know, that filler that they put in candy bars. I mean, this might be a bad one, but these nuts taste turned. Why would anybody want this? It's like eating a giant marshmallow covered in nuts. Like what? It sounds
Zaxby's,
like
go!
something that came from alt history 1950s America or something,
Blech.
like Bioshock kind of timeline. I'm Andrew Ryan, and every day I eat 4 of these for health and vitality. I'm gonna give it a 1. I don't like
Yeah.
anything about it. Paddle tail. This is a paddle tail. They trap beavers in snares, which are very cruel, and they chop off the tail and they
Which
deep
is
fry
very
it,
cruel.
and they put icing on it, and they sell it for $2.99. That looks like a cinnamon roll that somebody sat on. I mean, you lose the sort of soft chewiness that you get at the center of a normal cinnamon bun, but you get more light, flaky, crispy, which is nice. I love a lot of frosting on it. I mean, don't we all? Don't you love a lot of frosting on a cinnamon roll bun? I
Bun.
think I speak for all of us when I say I like a lot of frosting. And there's not much frosting here. This is gestural frosting. I'm gonna give it an 8 because it's still very, very good. Now we
Yep.
have tiger butter fudge. Tiger butter fudge.
Tiger
and what
butter.
they do to make this, they cut off the tiger's tail, you let it bleed out. Then in a separate room, they make fudge. It's vanilla chocolate with chocolate and peanut butter. This peanut butter and chocolate swirl on top, because this is purely gestural. It's about a millimeter thick. You can see it's barely there. I can't believe that they killed a tiger to make this. I mean, for that reason, I'm inclined to give it a lower score. Flavor-wise, I do not like that vanilla chocolate. Like, that is objectionable. It tastes not even like white chocolate. It just tastes like cocoa butter or something. Like, just neutral
Yeah.
with fake vanilla flavor.
I'm not a
or something
super
like
big
that.
fudge
Yeah,
fan
I'm gonna give
in
it a 4 because I
general.
don't want any more of it. Now we have something with which I am fully
These.
acquainted.
I would like
which
to
is
try these,
Cosmic
but
Pops.
not
I have no idea
cotton
what this
candy
is.
flavor because I'm not a cotton candy
Oh, I'm seeing this
person.
now. Pops in your mouth. If this is Pop Rocks, but in clusters and with any kind of like,
Clusters?
texture or interesting flavor or something, I'm gonna have to change my clothes into something even more Buc-ee's celebratory. Ugh. Yeah, it smells like cotton candy. Okay, we got. They look like. I don't know. They look like that. And I don't have to tell you something else that they kind of look like. Okay, folks. That is Pop Rocks.
wanna try
That
these.
have been clustered together in white chocolate. I'm not a big fan of white chocolate, but it doesn't taste like white chocolate because it tastes like cotton candy. So it's awesome. Pop Rocks are just sugar that pops. That's it. Like they're
Yep.
fun as a novelty for that reason alone.
Yep.
But you coat them in the white chocolate. Not only are they in these adorable little clusters, but also
Adorable
there's a
little
creaminess.
clusters.
So that's melting in your mouth while there's popping and crunching. It's a textural wonderland. It's what John Mayer was talking about when he said your body is wonderland. He was actually misspelled it. He meant to say your cosmic pops are a wonderland.
Your
And-
cosmic pops
and
or Wonderland.
he's got a $500,000 watch. That's good. I'll give it a 10. It's like not even because it's the
Yep.
best thing I've ever eaten. It's just so inventive, and it's an improvement
I
on
want
Pop
to try
Rocks.
it
And Pop
so
Rocks
badly.
are so much fun, and these are even more fun. but practical. I don't know why I'm giving it a 10. It's just because like it awoke a child inside of me that has just been dead, and it just woke it up, and it was like, there's still new things to be had in this world, new experiences to try. Here you go. Thanks, Cosmic Pops. I want to see if I can get a full outfit. Everything. Why don't they have these in adult sizes? We got to do the beaver nugget candle.
Nail clipper.
They have a line of hot sauces, barbecue sauces, all that kind of stuff. We went for the hottest one, Carolina Reaper hot sauce, fiery hot.
Andrew, are you just about to drink from a bottle of hot sauce?
No, Brad, I'm not gonna do that.
He's just gonna mainline it off his little tray.
Oh, it's hot.
I liked this bit.
And I've been on hot ones. Uh-oh, I'm spice drunk. Oh no.
I'm
Where
spice
do I write
drunk.
it? What, Brad? Why is my nose orange? Oh, okay. No, we did it. We did the right thing. We're good. Right on time, Buc-ee. Okay. Is it making it all better? No.
Nope.
This is the least dignified thing I've ever done in my entire life. Look at me, Brad. I used to be a respected broadcaster. I was on the Drew Barrymore show. Ow. I pushed it up my nose because it was on the tissue, and I pushed it up. This is good. This is good content. This is what people want to see.
It is.
Oh, God, that hurts. Okay, what's next?
No, we have to rate it.
Oh, yeah, 10. In all seriousness, folks, it had a really nice fruity flavor, almost like a habanero-like flavor. It would bring a tropical
What is
freshness
this?
to whatever
What
you
is
put it on,
this?
and it was very spicy per its name.
Andrew, we've talked about this. Look at the people when you're talking to them.
Look
It's
at
a
the
little
people.
Too vinegary. Doesn't work great in the nose, so I'm gonna give it probably like a 7. I think it's very good. Next up, Buc-ee's nail clippers. My nose burns so bad.
I liked these
What did
nail
they say about
clippers.
clipping your nails in the back of this car? Good clean cut. I don't know why I guess to fit the logo on there, you have to make them big and dumb like this.
And it's a
That's
bottle opener. Yep,
10.
bottle opener.
It's a bottle opener. Just so when you're done clipping your nails, you can crack open that beer if finally you've done enough today. Because this looks like it's for children. Why is there a bottle opener on this? Is this for dads or for kids? I don't know.
How does what taste?
Both? I guess you get.
He said it
kids'
tasted
nails.
good. It
That's
was
a
just
month.
spicy.
You get beer after that. I get it now. Perfect.
Oh, the nail
A to
clippers.
B
I don't know. He didn't
linear
taste that one.
storytelling, all in a nail clipper. Huh. There's a tiny, tiny nail file built in right there. Wow, there's a tiny little nail file in there. I was joking.
This
when I
was the
said 10,
bonus
but this
section,
this
so
is
they don't all
covering
have to be
kinds of
food
bases.
in this section.
Nails and bottles. But it looks dumb.
Though he
so I
doesn't
think
show
I-
us his Buc-ee tray. He
Jacket,
doesn't rate
we
the
got a
Buc-ee
smooth
tray, which
mint
I'm
lip
upset
balm,
about.
And I legitimately just ran out of my preferred brand. Now, I should say before we go any further, I don't like anything but my preferred brand.
See,
of
I'm
lip
very
balm, so
picky
I'm gonna
about
hate
my
this.
lip balm as well. I do Burt's Beeswax.
Well, I'm gonna do a legitimate gripe now, which is
I do Burt's Beeswax because I don't like flavored lip products. When I was a kid, my mom would get me like the flavored ones, and it always felt really weird, like my lips tasting like stuff. And I remember being like, probably like middle school, and Papa Case let me use his Burt's Beeswax one time while I was in the car with him, and I've never gone back since then. I like it, and like it's just so much nicer, and it actually like helps my lips. It's Burt's Beeswax, and I forget what the other. There's like some balm I do because I get really bad cracked lips during the winter, so I can't do lip balm at all because I eat it. I have one chapstick off Amazon that I'm a ride or die by, and I will perish without it. You eat it? That's what I hear too. Like, I hear people that talk about eating chapstick. I mean, even Dan from Game Grumps talks about eating chapstick. You know, like, I don't I don't like the consistency of it in general. I gotta remember the name of the other one that I did. Lip balm in tube with red cap. Let's see if I can remember it. This one, Carmex. There we go. So I switch between Carmex and Burt's Beeswax. So Carmex and Burt's Beeswax are like my go-to. Burt's Beeswax is just too preventative, but if my lips start to actually crack, I use Carmex because it actually helps it, and they're not flavored, so yeah.
That it's like more spearmint than peppermint, and I hate spearmint personally. Feels real good on my mouth.
I don't know why I
That'll
went
only
back to
get
that.
you
Sorry.
so far. So I'm
Put it on
gonna
my
give this
lips.
a
Last 30 seconds, I immediately involuntarily
Next
scrape
up,
it off with
we
my
have
teeth.
SPF
Dope.
30 sunscreen protects against UVA and UVB rays, and it's made in the USA. But it smells like cinnamon, like cinnamon rolls. Am I crazy? Whose idea was it?
I mean,
to
there's
have
probably people
cinnamon
that do
sunscreen?
that,
Why wouldn't you
but I
say
think it's
that?
mostly like off the lips, like you like lick your lips a bunch and stuff to get it
Okay,
off.
it's pretty standard. Okay, that's
Whoa.
insane because now it smells like sunscreen. It's in a concentrated form off of skin. It smells like cinnamon. Now that it's on me, it smells like sunscreen. That's wild. I'm gonna give it a.
So I had a theory about that. It might be to get kids to not mind getting the sunscreen put on them as much. So, yeah. I'm gonna order some Carmex because I'm feeling snacky. Carmex isn't for eating, and it's also not flavored.
7. It's just a solid
I'll fight you,
sunscreen.
Dozy.
Last up, the Buc-ee's Beaver Nuggets candle. Experience the
This
sense
doesn't
of
sound like a good
Buc-ee's
idea to
in
me.
these fun, flavor-filled gourmet candles, including some of the classic treats that greet your senses as you walk in the stores. Bring the aroma of Buc-ee's home and fill your room with everything you crave on a long road trip. Oh, yeah.
That doesn't sound
That
good.
does smell like. It smells like it, yeah.
Smells
What'd they
like
say
it,
about
yeah.
burning candles in this car?
Where's you gonna light her, Andrew?
At Buc-ee's. I bought it
At Buc-ee's.
That smells not so great because the Buc-ee balls or whatever they're called, the beaver balls, the beaver nuts, the beaver testicles, the beaver nuggets, beaver nuggets smell like fake.
Yeah.
caramel. And,
I can't do
that's what this
scented
smells like.
at
And
all
personally, I would not wanna
anything
fill my
because Mr.
house
Husband
with it.
is like
personally
allergic to anything with
I don't
oils in it and stuff like
much
that.
it. Yeah,
Flavored
reminds me of
oils.
Yankee Candle. So I'm gonna give this 3.
Well, guys, we had a lot of fun here today. And legitimately, we had a lot of fun. And I learned that I really love Buc-ee's.
Yeah.
Maybe not enough where you would ever see me wearing this ever again. Okay, that's enough of that. A little bit more dignified. Thank you very much for watching. Please let me know what you'd like to see me
Who would
rank
perish
next.
at
What did I
wax melt?
miss?
I
here at
used to do
Buc-ee's?
incense a
What
lot.
questions do you have about Buc-ee's? What's your credit score? Comment below. Thank you so much for watching.
Nope.
This is goodbye.
Goodbye.
Thanks again.